For more on the ruling and the future ahead, let's go live to Medford, Massachusetts, where we're joined by Sung-Yoon Lee. He's a professor in Korean studies at Tufts University. So what is next for Park Geun-hye? Will she likely face criminal charges now?
She's no longer protected by the office of the presidency. I think she needs to face prosecution, criminal charges, and to show, if nothing else, that no one is above the law. And I think that's been the crux of the matter. Everyone has known in South Korea that there's ongoing collusion between government and business, shady deal makings. But the daily deluge of revelations over the past several months not only confirm that, but also confirm that the high and mighty, the powerful, the rich, feel that they are above the law. So that illusion has been shaken. And I think this has the makings of a watershed event in South Korea's young and growing democracy.
You know, the acting leader of Samsung, as you mentioned, implicated in this political scandal. How will it change how corporations and family conglomerates operate with lawmakers within the country?
Well, over the past several decades of South Korea's astounding economic development, we know that there has been a wink and a nod, quid pro quo, under the table dealings between the government and big businesses. And that's been a successful model for South Korea's economy over the past several decades. However, I think this unprecedented removal of the president by legal means will at the very least temper such shady culture, corrupt culture of collusion between government and business. So Samsung and other businesses will take note and will be more prudent in the future.
Do you think we'll see other business leaders fall in the future with what's happening right now?
It's possible, but the special prosecutor has said that there is no plan to investigate other big businesses implicated in this affair, including Hyundai Motors, LG, Lotte, and these are huge transnational companies.
We've seen so many protests within the country, especially after that ruling came down. How does the next leader of the ROK bring the country together when it seems there's so much public distrust?
There's a lot of public distrust, and Koreans have a propensity to take sides, either you're with us or against us. And the fate of the former South Korean president has not been kind. There have been assassinations, overthrows, suicide, imprisonment, and this is another example of an ignominious exit from the political stage. The next leader, I think it is the opposition leader's race to lose, and should Mr. Moon Jae-in, who ran against Park Geun-hye in 2012, be elected president, that will also have the unfortunate impact of further dividing the ideological gulf so deeply embedded in South Korean society. With respect to North Korea policy, with respect to policy toward the United States, China, and Japan.
Well, you know, there has been so much regional instability there. The THAAD missile defense system, also a big issue at the moment. How difficult will it be for the ROK to handle these issues right now during this transition with so much instability at home?
It will be very challenging because the ROK is situated in a very big neighborhood, meaning South Korea is, by world standards, a mid-sized power, perhaps a bit above that, but in the North Pacific, in Northeast Asia, it's a relatively small country. It is fated to face great challenges in the conduct of foreign policy forever, probably, surrounded by the US, China, Russia, Japan, and so on. So this will be an enormous challenge, and I think we'll see further strain in the US-ROK relations in the months to come as well.
All right, Professor Sung-Yoon Lee, thank you so much for your insight.